What can we expect for the collective energy on December 20th, 2025? So, for the collective energy tomorrow, December 20th, 2025, I pulled the Fehu rune reversed, which is a challenging one to have as a daily rune for the collective. It can stand for blocked process and stalled inspiration. It often can be literally about possessions, both small and very large, being taken from us and being asked to witness as the things we've worked so hard for dwindle away in front of us. It doesn't always have to be literal or material. It can also be emotional and metaphorical, but sometimes it can be literal. Um, so, in this, though, in the loss of the things that we hold dear, is that chance to reorganize our priorities. And of course, this is the key to any loss, as we've all experienced much of. It is the way to learn from a loss is to be fully present with it and to see the ways in which it makes room for the new. Not always easy to look at in the present moment, but often very obvious in retrospect. So, Fehu reversed is a time to be humble in what we give and what we take. And of course, that doesn't mean to be selfish. It just means to be very aware of the balance between great loss and great gain, which I guess we're all always trying to do all the time. But it asks us to quietly assess every situation we face during the day, and even to look closely at the situations that hold great potential for joy, because all experience in Fehu, no matter how joyous or how painful, usually is some kind of lesson in loss. Um, so, in response, it can be helpful tomorrow to spend a good amount of time, for instance, organizing things, making yourself feel like you are creating order in your life, um, organizing your closet or cleaning your house or moving furniture to a more comfortable position in your room. It can be helpful to do things that revolve around self-care, to take a bubble bath or take a nap or meditate for a little longer or light some incense and just sit and read a cozy book looking out the window. In the murky waters of Fehu reversed, even though it's challenging, we are offered a chance to reconnect with the things that truly sustain us. And that's the most important part of this rune when it's pulled. It's a purposeful slowdown, and it's actually a gift. It it makes me think of, for instance, the weather that much of the US is experiencing today into tomorrow, the high winds and heavy rains, and perhaps the potential to lose electricity. That might be something that many people will experience in the collective tomorrow. And it's about that experience of the hassle of heavy rain and hopefully not intense flooding or great loss like that. That could be happening, and that's a part of Fehu reversed, unfortunately. But in the process of that heavy wind blowing, there's space being made, for instance, on the tips of tree branches so that buds can grow when it's time. So that is the energy of Fehu, leaving space for the new to enter. And so, materially, tomorrow, what does this mean? You may lose power due to weather. You may have certain appointments that you've been looking forward to that will be canceled unexpectedly. There may be plans that are dashed or dreams that you had that are closed tomorrow. And all of these things, of course, are difficult and painful, but there is always another day, and that is what Fehu reversed tells us. So sit in quiet solitude, feel, breathe, and let go. Reversed Fehu is showing you what matters. And as a collective, perhaps we've been feeling weighed down by the difficulties in our institutions, the madness that seems to exist in some souls and the grace that exists in others in the face of that madness. And perhaps tomorrow is a good day to both remain in the thick of it and to take a long, heavy nap, holding space without holding on to any idea of how things should be. It may bring about disappointment, but it will also bring us closer to the freedom and ascension that is in our destiny.